Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Team Ion Presents Medieval 2 Total War Byzantine Campaign Part 3. This is Darius, and we are continuing our campaign. In the last episode, we took Rhodes, we took Durazzo, and we're starting to build up an army to take on the Venetians, who presumably are going to attack us eventually, and probably the Turks as well. So, let's just do a quick check of what we have. Little money, but a few projects. I believe that we had stalled because we didn't have enough funds. Is it a good idea to attack
Your Majesty?
the Venetians now?
We march no further today, Lord.
In fact,
Orders. Orders. Yes.
yeah.
A good day.
That distinctively looks like a ambassador, or rather a diplomat, and you know, if a diplomat doesn't actually offer you anything, it means they're about to attack. Right, presented, sure, why not? Report. Yes, I get it, we don't have money. Wars are expensive. Where's the family tree? Isaac, where are you? Oh, you're all the way in Smyrna, seriously? Okay.
Yes, my lord.
You, go over there.
Full sail.
Isaac,
Your orders, noble one.
you had to take the long way, didn't you? Oh well, next turn
order, yes.
he'll be doing that. This area is relatively isolated, but we'll get a few peasants eventually. They're probably not going to be too happy.
Your Majesty. Yes. Orders. March, Your Majesty.
Is there any... Aha! There is
Orders.
a general who
Onward.
can potentially
Your
lead
orders,
these
noble
men,
one.
so... Oh, I don't think we can retrain these archers because they don't have, we don't have the building to do it. Might be an idea to low tax rate in order to improve the population growth, because the more people you have, the more likely you are to, well, the more the population you have, eventually you can regrow a city.
Yes.
This may be a really bad idea, attacking Venice right now, but we're going to give it a try nonetheless. In fact, we're going to move.
Yes, my lord.
Your orders,
We're going to
noble
start.
one.
That Crete here is controlled by Venice, so we're going to, when this Isaac comes, we're going to bring him to Corinth, start building up an army, or maybe get some sort of force over to Venice and keep going.
Where to, sire?
I'll let this scene play out so you have an idea. It attracts the attention of the guard, and this can go one of several ways. He knocks the guard out, takes his uniform, or suit of armor rather, and off he goes.
Moving in unseen, my lord.
And because he succeeded in the mission, he gets a trait increase. And Alexius also gets a spy master in his retinue because he's an employer of spies.
Sire.
So, and yeah. So,
Where to, sire?
the odds of successfully spying went from 75 to 90. Right, not much else to do.
Must we hide like this, my lord?
Yes, we must. Oh, they're going to give us money if we take Sofia. Isn't that Hungarian land? We could use 2,500 florins. I think we need to hold off on construction for now.
orders.
Your orders, noble one.
As much
Yes.
as I would like
March.
to attack Venice, I
Merging
think they're
armies.
not, unless
Your
they
orders,
attack
number
us
one.
for now, it might be better to go and
Your
attack
orders,
that
number
target
one.
that...
Your orders, noble one. We shall continue at first light.
Might be better to go and attack that target because we could use the money. Rhodes is now a town, which is nice. Build a farm. Right. Q stalled, yes, we get it, we don't have money.
Yes.
In fact, let's...
Plotting course now, my lord.
Ha! They only have 2 units guarding Heraklion. We could take it quite easily. Not with the one guy we have aboard the ship,
Your
but
orders?
if he had men with him.
This is a course we cannot plot.
So we know what we're doing next
But
time.
my lord, this is
In fact,
impossible.
this area is
This
so
is a course we
unlikely
cannot
to be
plot.
attacked. Actually, no, it is likely to be attacked. The Turks are there, sorry. Or, that could have been a disaster. Let's hold off on that for a while. The people aren't too happy. Thinking strategically. Spear militia are better than town militia, so especially when they garrison. They may cost more, but if they garrison, the upkeep is already paid for, so I'm thinking...
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Lovely,
Name the field of battle. We
rebel
will meet
army.
you there.
Oh. I didn't even know you could do that.
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
Generally, if you kill a rebel army, they
Blessed lord, we
disperse.
thank you for delivering us.
And now my troops have a little bit of experience. No units can be retrained. Of course they can't. I think because we don't have the right building in order to do it. We're still bleeding money.
Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
Sire. Yes, lord.
And don't be fooled by the fact that it says 95% chance of success. You can still lose. On the random number god or RNGesus, as some people put it,
Yes.
can swing against you, and if they do, it's not going to work out well for you. Oh, I can't move because I'm in the zone of an enemy. Or not, they're not enemies at the moment, but there is a fleet there. Well, hopefully they don't attack us. I guess keep doing what
Your
we're doing.
orders.
I do have a stopwatch going. Oh, they didn't offer us anything. They've got... Oh wait, he's not actually in range yet. Sicily and France. Our relations with the Papal States are poor. This isn't Hungarian land, is it?
Your orders, noble one.
Nope.
Yes.
Now the thing is... we should hire these mercenaries because if you don't actually
With God's
have
blessing and yours, we march to battle. Without question, we shall begin the siege.
a dismounted
Besieging
unit,
forces
you
reporting,
can't
my
use
lord.
siege weapons because all of these, with the exception of the Balkan archers, are mounted, so they can't use siege engines. Take Sophia, get a bit of money, get some works going,
Something
and
interesting to bring to the table, perhaps.
I doubt we'll be able to actually hold this settlement if it gets attacked, but you never know. In fact, the Venetians might just take it out of spite. Okay,
Yes,
we
my
can
lord.
move now.
Yes, my lord.
At least we know there aren't that many troops in Heraklion, I think that town is called. Train the ships. The Pope can call a crusade against a non-Christian faction, so they could call a crusade on us, and if we do, we are very much in trouble. So it's not a bad idea to have good relations with the Pope. Really? The Moors and Portugal are allies? Heard worse. Logic. Sadly, we're just going to have to keep the taxes on low in Durazzo until we can grow it out. We actually have a bit of profit definition now. Alright, I'm going to save. Oh, that's an autosave. And let's attack Sofia.
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
It's terrible when the autosave,
victory, my noble lord.
the auto resolve is better than you.
Delivered us this victory.
I'm gonna sack it because we need the money.
Your Majesty.
We need the spy.
Where to, sire?
We need to know
Without a trace.
where rebel lands
Today's
are so we can
journey
take them.
is over.
Although I might...
Orders. Onward.
Aha! Bucharest.
We march no further.
And it looks like the Hungarians are trying to
Yes.
get there as well,
Your
so
orders,
I
noble
might
one.
divide my troops
Your
by
Majesty.
half
Orders. Your Majesty.
and send
March.
these fine
Bring
gentlemen
in orders.
to attack Bucharest. Hopefully
As
the
my lord
Hungarians
wills,
won't get there
We
first.
march to battle. I
Well,
have not been sent here to speak.
They don't have that many troops, so they might not attack it. Although then we'll be neighbours with Hungary, and then they might just attack us, but... it's a gamble.
Sire.
Right, let's get some trade buildings. Yeah, markets. No. Farms? If possible. That's a castle, we can't get a farm there. But... we do want some spearmen, so... Actually... And that's all we can do for now. Alright, here goes nothing.
Greetings. Our people have something to discuss.
I will give you your trade rights since that's what you want in exchange for map information.
It seems we have reached... It would seem you are very reasonable. Farewell.
I do not like the fact that that Hungarian army is now moving south. So what do they want us to do? Increase the forces by at least 4 units. Okay. Now we are the most advanced faction. A little bit of profit.
We do not count you as enemy.
I don't care if I don't believe you when you say that. Some roads. Oh, Durazzo. Oh no, that's not Durazzo. Keep going with that. Get spearmen. We need to, since its population is so low here, although it's 499, so next turn we might be able to upgrade it. We will move
Yes.
two
Orders. My
spearmen
lord.
there
We continue tomorrow.
and build
my
another
lord.
2. Okay, and then in the next turn these will get there, and the next turn they'll move them over, and that will eventually solve the problem.
Your Majesty.
Attacking someone who is neutral, or even worse, an ally, will ruin your reputation, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, because really everyone will attack you, and they blame you for all your problems, but whatever,
Yes,
let's do
lord.
this.
Closing for battle. Besieging settlement, my lord. The day is ours, lord. The enemy are beaten. Noble lord, we have conquered.
They don't like us. And we don't have the money to do anything. This should probably be a castle, considering we have all these enemies up here. Well, the Byzantine Empire historically was not this big, I don't think, in the... What year are we in currently? 1108. The Hungarians attack us, we can pull our troops to attack them. Gold. We need villagers.
Yes.
Hungary's moving away. Not bad. Candidate for adoption.
Your orders, noble one.
Left click.
Sorry, I'm not sure where this guy is.
Your orders, noble one.
Oh, he's in Rhodes. Well, we could leave him there.
Yes. Full sails.
And
Your orders, noble one.
these men are relatively young, so we could leave one there and have a man in Durazzo, or maybe Corinth. So it depends on your generals or your family members' traits as to whether they'll be good administrators or not.
Your Majesty.
Like some of them, if
Onward.
they fleece people for
We march
taxes,
no
then
further today, lord.
generally it's not a good idea
Move
to have
out.
them in charge of anything.
We continue.
Where to, sire?
Let's leave each other be, yes? I have not been sent here to speak.
I think it may be time to cry freedom and let slip the dogs of war. In this case, attack Venice. That castle only has 2 people. This city only has 2 people. And by people I mean units. Venice itself only has 2 units, although it could just be that was when I got their map information. Although we did just get it, so...
Orders.
might be possible. My army of peasants gonna do the job?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I think I will.
Your orders?
Very soon. So, with that in mind... No, we can't build any. Let's build a town watch. And some roads. Oh really? There's no church here? Okay. A lot of things there. Port. Just queuing up some buildings, not enough population in order to... How it works is you get a wall. Like this city will eventually give you the option to build a wall, and that improves the size of the town and thus the things you can build in it. Thessalonica. Mines. Mines are good, if you can get them. Corinth. I realize I'm ordering a lot of... See, we can improve... If we build this palisade, it'll improve the size of Bucharest. The size of Bucharest. Alright. Here goes nothing. This man's very loyal. Yes, the queues are stalled. But we should be able to get some money out of that farming now. That person feels unappreciated because we adopted someone.
Yes.
Presumably that means
Onward.
there's someone...
Orders. My
He's-
lord.
He is,
Your Majesty.
maybe he feels like we don't appreciate him enough to trust him with
Yes, my lord.
any plans or something.
Bless you, Lord. Back on dry land.
That's not what I meant to do.
Yes. Orders. Your Majesty. Orders. Yes. March.
Moving at once.
Yes.
Bless you, Lord. Back on dry land.
This may be a suicide mission.
Orders.
But do I care enough about it? Historically, the Byzantines attacking Venice didn't work out for
Your
them, but
orders,
let's do
noble
this.
one.
It gives you the warning. Are you sure you want to attack someone who is neutral? Yes.
God will be with us, men. To battle!
Technically, we haven't attacked because we're out of movement points, but yeah. Yeah, that's right. Go away, Hungary. So see, Bucharest is now the size of a small town, so we can actually do stuff with it. These troops are not the right type for a town. They're castle troops, and these are towns. So in order to get town troops, we need a town watch. That's a leatherer. I don't know. If the town gets bigger, you can get more troops. Build a road and a church. And we need to get our diplomats moving. I should have been doing that a long time ago.
Noble lord.
There's the Turks in that direction. We've already negotiated with them. Egypt's sort of in the Levant, and obviously where Egypt historically in, more sort of here. The rest of Europe is this way. It probably is a better idea to go to Europe. So we'll build a ship for our diplomat to be in, and we'll send him on his way. Anyway, it is time.
Yes, my lord.
We have 4 extra troops in Darius, so the event will trigger in the next turn. It's time.
Your orders,
It's
noble
time. It's wartime.
With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle. Without question, we shall begin the siege. Besieging forces reporting, my lord.
We don't have if you have a siege weapon like a catapult or a trebuchet, you can attack immediately, but obviously we don't, so we do have to wait. But that's okay. $500 florins from finishing that mission. The construction is actually getting underway now that we have a bit of money. And now I'm going to send my diplomat.
Someone to see?
Sicily is probably a good place to start.
Yes, my lord. We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them
Alright,
honorably,
actually, let's
my lord.
do this properly. Let's save first.
God will help the faithful prevail. We attack!
The balance of power was too high, or too split, so I'm actually going to fight this one myself.
Have in position.
Now, they are both generals, so they will have heavy cavalry. So I'm just going to batter the gate down. And if the enemy come too close, just hit them with arrows. Just keep on hitting them with arrows until we run out of arrows, and then do cavalry charges, basically. It's cavalry versus cavalry.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
If the Venetians had some actual troops close to the walls, they could fire arrows.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
They could fire arrows upon us, but because they're not actually close to the walls, they can't. They're not actually manning them. Right. This may be the stupidest idea I've ever had,
Our
but let's
soldiers
give it a
have
try.
proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Do you really have to get that close to use your bows, guys? Apparently you do.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
My basic strategy of bum rushing the enemy, as my best friend puts it.
Lord protect us.
Oh.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
I'm an idiot. Oh well. You made a mistake, but you know.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have set. Only half the enemy force remains.
We've killed both their generals.
The enemy. All of Christendom will be.
Well, that was nice and quick. Yes, our general died, but the game will allow us to adopt another eventually, presumably, so...
The day is ours, Lord. The enemy are beaten.
God rest
Noble
his
Lord,
soul, Isaac.
We have conquered.
Alright, let's get this, city into production. Now, because they have a lot of... We have a lot of troops here, they will tolerate some tax. In a church and some farmlands. Although, it's better to attack while we have strength, so... It wouldn't be a bad idea to go and send these troops to elsewhere. Not elsewhere, as in the...
Your orders, noble one.
Your orders?
Okay.
Full sails.
You're the
orders, noble one.
youngest. You're now
Yes,
in
my
charge of the army because I'm an idiot and
Dropping
accidentally
anchor
let
until morning.
your brother die. I'm sorry. Noble markets. Okay. If we had any ports, they could send their troops to attack our ports, but they don't. We don't have a port there. You see, they want us to blockade the port for whatever this castle is. And we'll be rewarded with military units. France and Venice, so the French will be at war with us now if we attack them.
Yes, my lord.
There's a rebel pirate there.
Plotting course now, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Full sails. Your
Can we
Majesty.
recruit? No. Damn.
Yes.
Maybe if we...
Bless you, Lord. Back on dry land. Your orders, noble one.
As expensive as this is...
Orders. Your move out.
Moving at once, noble
Maybe
lord.
if I lower the taxes, they might allow me to do this. So we'll build the town guard instead, because then we can recruit spear militia who can guard the island. Or at least reinforce the city. It's all about, you know, management. Make your money work for you, as they say in business. Allegedly. Meanwhile, Durazzo is doing what it does best. Markets. We need a good trading partner.
Your orders?
Right.
We shall continue to... We will not surrender these waters easily.
In fact, it's probably
Dropping
not the
anchor
best
until
idea to have my fleet get too close to that fleet, because if they attack us, they'll probably win and we lose all our troops. So it's probably a better idea to
We shall continue tomorrow.
get
my
off
lord.
as soon as
Yes.
possible. Oh, the Venetians are sending troops. Okay, a candidate for adoption. Nice. He's in Constantinople, so if Alexius dies, which probably will be soon because he's close to the age of 60, it won't be all bad.
I will defeat you honorably, my worthy foe.
If he had a lot of dread, that character wouldn't
Your orders?
respond so
Bless you,
nicely.
Lord.
He would
Back
be
on
very,
dry land.
very
Your orders,
annoyed.
noble one.
Okay. Your orders
With
are
God's
to
blessing
kill that
and
person.
yours.
Yes, my lord.
And we may... I don't know if they're gonna... They're if they attack Durazzo, we're not going to be able to hold it, so it might be an idea to get my troops out.
Yes! Your march!
They're probably going to
We
take it anyway,
continue
but
tomorrow,
we can
my
take
lord.
it from them. We can take it back from them, thinking long term. Or
Your
longer
orders, noble
term.
one.
So nervous, because I want to do well. Bucharest, let's get some farming. Should always be building things if you can, in my experience. Well, we can afford a bit more taxes out of Constantinople. Build a brothel. You've got to keep the people happy, and the more, if they're happier, they pay more taxes. Alright. How long has it been? 30 minutes, okay.
Hiding our forces from enemy eyes, my lord.
Oh, they called a jihad on Baghdad, so it doesn't affect us. I think this turn will be the last
Your
one.
orders, noble one.
Yes!
Your orders, noble one.
Orders.
Well, we have a
Your
doom stack
orders,
now.
noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord.
Yes. Leaving the ship.
Now, I'm not
And
entirely sure where I think Naples is there,
Today's
so
journey ends. Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna hurry
Your
through my
orders, noble
turns
one.
because I want to take, or at least attack this castle before I finish this this episode. Oh, there's a heretic in Corinth, naughty priest, Venetians. Oh, there's Venice. Okay, no, we've got too many people in our family already.
Your orders, noble one. With God's blessing and yours,
People
we
do
march
actually
to
cost
battle.
money. Okay, and there isn't. Well, there is a priest,
My lord?
but is he?
Don't worry. Once I convert you, name the
44%
heathen I must
chance.
bring to trial.
It's not very much. I'm gonna have to send my bishop to do it.
God's servant. Who does my lord suspect?
It's gonna take an age.
Heresy deserves. My lord?
Recruit a priest, and hopefully that priest can sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Clamp down on the heresy in the area. What should we build? Garrison quarters? Yeah. Why not? Church. Markets. And we probably need some. Yeah, we'll retrain the spearmen and actually no, we'll build 2 town militia. No, 1 town militia, 1 spear militia, and retrain that one on the next turn.
Your orders, noble one.
Did I seriously only move him that little? He knows he can't beat me, so he's running around. I don't say that arrogantly. The AI has worked out that it's too difficult for him. Okay, we're actually not doing bad considering we're at war. Holy Roman Empire in England.
An order?
Excellent.
Naturally,
Naples,
my
and
lord.
fortunately for us, they're
Yes,
neutral,
lord.
so...
Requesting an order.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord.
They probably won't put up with the fact that they have no troops there, so it's probably a good idea to send
Yes.
some.
Orders. March! We march no further today, lord.
This bishop is going to take forever
God's
to get there.
servant. Who is the purveyor of heresy?
He can't move because
God's
there's an enemy
justice
general.
will be absolute.
I'm sorry if I'm
Who does
mumbling,
my
I'm just
lord
thinking out loud.
Your orders,
Alright,
noble
next
one.
turn we should be able to
I
attack
seek an
this guy.
honorable engagement.
Oh, Spain. Good. It's helpful when you can negotiate with people that are far off, because then you don't have to get there. Oh, that's a very large army, and it looks like they're heading in our direction. Well, it looks like our economy is doing well.
Yes! Onward!
Negotiate with
You have a message for my people?
Spanish people first. We'll give you 500 florins.
No, I don't see how this can work. Excellent. Goodbye, Lord.
There is a trick
has
which I
been a
will be
pleasure.
showing you later as to how you can gain lots of things in exchange for absolutely nothing. But right now,
On my way.
I won't divulge that little secret. Obviously, with Diplomat, you can only do one sort of negotiation per turn, so I can't negotiate with Naples yet.
Your orders, noble one. With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle. Without question, we shall...
Orders.
Hungarian princess.
Perhaps I can help establish a bond between our...
Sire. Moving in unseen.
That's a
my
lot of
lord.
people. Like, you wouldn't make that unless you were planning on conquering something, so I think it's a good idea to start building some troops. And a priest, why not? Actually, I think it takes 0 turns to retrain things, so... And you can have a priest too. Every region should have a priest to clamp down on heresy. More taxes for the tax god. In fact, everyone is getting a tax adjustment if we can afford it. Public baths, that's good for public health. More buildings for the building god. There's a god for everything, as Charles Clayworth, who is a character in my favourite YouTuber, execute one of his characters. A character he does through either a voice modulator or through text-to-voice generators. How are we going for time? 36 minutes and 57 seconds. Just quick towns. It's probably a good idea to modernize our castles anyway. Send our bishop, who will get there in 3 turns allegedly.
I must bring to trial.
Are you strong enough to do it?
Servant. Who is the
33%. It's probably not going to work. But I'll... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just saving. Anyway.
Your orders, noble one. I am willing.
Well, the Egyptians are here. And the Hungarians are turning the other way. Thank goodness. You mentioned of the windmill. Sometimes these events will trigger where events that happened in history around these times will happen. Eventually you can unlock the new world. And you can, if you build specialized ships, you can get there. I didn't actually read who were allies. I saw Denmark and England, that's it.
Is there something I can do for you, noble lord?
They don't want an alliance with us, so... 667.
This seems reasonable. Until
Let's not
next
invoke
time.
the devil, and let's go to Rome
Yes,
because
Lord.
we could use
Requesting an audience.
better relations with the papacy,
Today's
even though they
journey
probably don't
ends.
like us because we're attacking Christians. I mean, well, we are Christians too, technically, but Catholics.
My lord,
Send
name the heathen I must bring to trial.
our personnel on
Your
his
orders?
way. Send that to
Full
the port.
sails.
And,
Your orders, noble one.
save the game, and... How long will it take to besiege it? 8 turns, we're not
With
waiting
God's
that long.
blessing and yours, we march to battle.
Seriously? This may be the worst idea I've ever had, but let's do this.
We shall claim victory in God's name, men. To battle. Soldiers, on my order.
Bringing your troops up like this exposes them to fire, but
Scale the walls!
And we're going to keep our general out of the fight as much as possible. We're bringing our ranged units up so they can attack the troops on the walls.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
I don't want to go up the walls just yet because it's possible, it's entirely possible that who are you? Drop the ram. It's entirely possible that my troops won't actually survive going up, doing a wall attack, so we're going to wait for the ram to destroy the gate, assuming they make it that far.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Okay. Everyone. Actually, might not be the worst idea to send them up the walls, because we have a lot of spears, or, well, we have multiple spears, and they just have light infantry. Actually, these are missiles, so they will be useless, so... Oh no, they've gone in. Whoops. Get in there and help.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
What are you doing? Get in there and help too. Actually, get up there and attack those missile infantry. A close victory is fine.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Which means this... Well, it means that they can't shoot at us if we've captured them. At least from the ballista.
Lord preserve us. We have lost half of our men. Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Why am I so useless? Actually, nope. Nope. Sorry. Is there any way I can get them to, my horse archers to disengage from there? Yeah, run in and run them down. What am I doing? I clicked on the wrong people. Except for you, Head General. Even though I just used a German term for Greek cultured people. We don't necessarily need to kill them all if we can just take their citadel and hold it for 3 minutes, then we win. And thankfully for us, it doesn't look like it's a walled citadel.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
And we're doomed. Oh well, I did autosave. I mean, I saved, obviously. No, we can't win this.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Well, we lost this one handily. I'm just going to exit the battle and call it
May
quits
the Lord
here.
Almighty...
However, it doesn't matter
We are
because I'm
beaten.
not keeping this...
Let God fill you with...
It's save scumming, but technically it's not cheating. Anyway, I will figure out how to solve this in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Darius, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.